Hi, I'm Daisy of Green Blossom Painting, and I would like a Mountain Rose Herbs grant for plants to help produce my next educational art series. I previously did a series on natives and pollinators with a native bee specialist, and there's lots of cool information like how the mock orange scissor bee sleeps in the stems of the mock orange. And then I did a series collaborating with Dr. Doug Talamay on keystone species, which are species that support our ecosystems in a really big way. One way is that they feed caterpillars who turn vast amounts of our solar energy into food that the rest of the ecosystem is much more inclined to eat. I would like to use the support of this grant to produce my next series on at-risk herbals. There are many plants at risk, but some are at an additional risk because they're harvested for medicinal purposes. I've already collaborated with United Plant Savers to select at-risk herbals. I'll use the support of this grant to paint them and publish a 2023 at-risk herbals calendar note card set and a hybrid coloring book nature journal. I'll paint each with a companion to help tell its story, maybe an analog, which for some conditions could be used instead, or maybe a bird or a butterfly who either spread its seeds or maybe the caterpillar needs it for food. This series will bring renewed attention to herbalism and start people off learning an assortment of common and rare herbs with particular emphasis on the responsibility of maintaining populations. For some, myself included, it will inspire to personally cultivate and use at-risk herbs and analogs. For folks already versed in herbal practices, I imagine this series will give them a chance to appreciate some of their favorite herbs through an artist's eyes, as well as to give them an opportunity to further explore other dimensions of each plant, not just its energy and medicinal applications, but how it connects with wildlife and the greater ecosystem. It's my hope this grant will offset the production and distribution costs so that I can focus on research, artistry, and getting out into more markets and educating people and presenting my work. Even when people hear me talk at a market on each of my calendars and note card sets, they learn so much about wildlife that they're boggled and inspired and look forward to doing more research on their own and perhaps even getting outside and looking for new insects and seeing what's growing in their own yards. And this series, I hope, will help give them some application to some of what they're already growing, as well as inspire them to support our at-risk plants and take advantage of some of nature's wonders as she supports our health as well.